Welcome to the Biotech Signals series of the Micromolar podcast. Today is Thursday, July 16th, 2026.
Eli Lilly agreed to acquire AtaiBeckley in a psychedelic medicine deal valued at up to $3.8 billion, including roughly $2.8 billion upfront. The transaction is one of Big Pharma's strongest validations yet of psychedelics and sets up a direct challenge to Johnson & Johnson's fast-growing Spravato franchise.
Merck won FDA approval for the first oral PCSK9 inhibitor, beating AstraZeneca to market in a major cholesterol treatment race. A pill could substantially broaden use of PCSK9 therapy by offering patients a more convenient alternative to injections.
InnoCare reported a clinical win for its TYK2 inhibitor in vitiligo as competition with Takeda intensifies. The result adds momentum to TYK2 inhibition beyond psoriasis and could create another important treatment class in autoimmune dermatology.
Voginx filed for an IPO to finance development of a Phase 2 metabolic disease drug. Its entry into the public market shows that investor appetite remains strong for differentiated metabolic assets even beyond the dominant GLP-1 programs.
Braveheart filed for an IPO to fund Phase 3 development of a Hengrui-licensed cardiovascular therapy positioned against cytokinetics. The offering demonstrates how the reopening IPO market is helping companies advance externally sourced late-stage assets.
U.S. drug shortages worsened for a third consecutive quarter, with dependence on single suppliers contributing to the problem. The trend underscores how fragile pharmaceutical supply chains remain and why manufacturing redundancy is becoming a policy priority.
Sanofi and Arbutus filed separate lawsuits over lipid nanoparticle patents used in mRNA vaccines. The cases could reshape ownership and licensing economics around one of the foundational delivery technologies behind modern mRNA medicines.
The FDA issued what experts describe as its first AI-focused Current Good Manufacturing Practice warning letter. The action makes clear that manufacturers remain responsible for human oversight, validation, and quality controls, even when regulated work is produced with AI.
Johnson & Johnson is restructuring its pharmaceutical manufacturing network at a cost of up to $750 million. The overhaul is intended to streamline operations while supporting the company's broader $55 billion U.S. manufacturing commitment.
Johnson & Johnson reported 18,000 prescriptions for Icotide in its first full quarter on the market. The early uptake is encouraging for a product the company views as a must-win launch and an important source of future growth.
Johnson & Johnson's Spravato continues posting strong commercial growth as new psychedelic competitors approach the market. Lilly's AtaiBeckley acquisition makes the competitive threat more credible, but Spravato enters the next phase with an established prescriber and reimbursement base.
Lilly invested in Oura to support patients taking GLP-1 therapies. The partnership shows Lilly building a broader obesity care ecosystem around wearables and behavioral insights rather than relying on drug sales alone.
Those are all the biotech signals for today. Thanks for tuning in to the Micromolar podcast.